the people who don't know what a 1933 crown looks like. This is what the crown looks like, okay? And the numbers are like this on the, crown, which is made of, I presume, silver. Yeah, okay. This is what it looks like. 1933, a full crown, not a half a crown. And also has threading like this, you see, yeah, okay. This is a 1933 crown with the face of, yep, here we are, George V. Yeah, is it, yeah, George, can't see. Anyway, right, so it's this one anyway, yeah. Now, this other penny, experimental, only one of a kind, is a 1933 penny. Observe the threes, they look like this, you see, okay? This was experimental, there's only one that I know of. Right, also has a threading like a full crown, yeah? And then 1936, he died, with the help of assistance of rest of the members of the crown. Yep, okay, here we go, there we are. So as far as I know, there's only one of these, yeah, only one, okay. So there we go, that has a thread like the full crown. Yeah, 1933 British pennies, yeah. It was experimental, right? Altogether 23 were made. Yeah, and 7 ceremonial are these, 1933 British pennies. And the number looks like this, same as the other one. Yeah, there we are. These are genuine. So it should, question everything, right? I explain, the famous 1933 British pennies, okay? So it makes you wonder what the Royal Mint has and the Royal Museum. You should question these things. Right, these are all genuine, yeah, okay. They shine on both sides like goldish, yeah. Here we are, okay, 1933, 1933, yeah, 1933, 1933, 1933, British penny, 1933, important saying British penny, British Empire penny, should I say, okay, because many people get confused between other half pennies and many other pennies, pennants, yeah, okay, so there we are, there's one here, shrapnel wound, obviously, there it is, this one's a shrapnel wound. This one has a shrapnel wound, right? That's how the story comes about of the church poem, church poor house mouse. Yeah, with the hands up. In the Blitz, it was wounded. It came out of the church. This one probably came out of the London church, Bloomsbury. Yeah, church, and it was, it came out of the foundation. And this is, a unique one as well. Just like this one is a unique, that's threaded like the full crown, like this one here, 1933 British full crown, okay. So there we are, that explains, the threaded one, unique. And this one as well, with the church house mouse, and the rest of them 7 ceremonial 1933 British pennies that the Museum of Britain doesn't have, and also the Mint of Britain doesn't have of these, you see, okay. What they have, right, is the word alleged means they allege, mean that, like they don't know. I mean, they cannot explain the famous 1933 British pennies, whereas these were experimental to stop the ghosting. And basically what it was, he wasn't happy with the coins, all the experimental ones, because he was in debt because of 1929 recession and depression and oppression and operations that were taking place. He was basically being sued. Yep. So that should explain everything for you. And the crown glory of 1933, yeah, of the British pennies. Here we go, I'll show you again, threaded. This is just one unique one. If you think you can find another one, go ahead. Okay, 1933 genuine penny. If you think you can find another one with the poor house mouse, a wounded one, yeah, wounded from the church, came out the foundation from the Blitz, go ahead if you think you can find one, okay? And if you think you can find the 7 ceremonial ones, go ahead. You won't find the 7 ceremonial British pennies of empire, okay? So here we are, the crown. Have a good look at the, obviously different threes from the pennies, yeah? So this is a full crown, okay? There we go, and I'll leave it at that.